Welcome back to The Sims 4 Cottage Living. Today we are going to be doing some building work here at the beginning of the video. Normally I'd leave this up to Hazel, and that actually was the plan, was to get Hazel to come do more renovations, but all the renovation gigs she had were just room additions, which I really didn't want, so I figured let's just do it in this Let's Play. We'll do a renovation here at the beginning, not of the interior, but of the actual lot itself, and we'll see how we go. So fair warning right off the bat, there might be a lot of building in this part, so if that's not what you're into, I'm sorry. So really what I want to do is I want to move this garden to the center in between the two large crop fields. And then, I don't know, we'll go from there. I was thinking, there was also a suggestion to put the greenhouse in the middle. Because I guess we could do like the greenhouse in the middle, like have a big one. And then have like the gardens around it. Like that's the other thing. There's a lot of potential. So I guess what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to remove, I guess, a lot of this, because most of this is just fence, so we'll get the exact same money back, so we won't have lost any money. Right, then I'm going to put all this stuff in my household inventory, because this is all like furniture. It will, sucker. It will lose money if we sell it and then rebuy it, so I'll just keep all the stuff in the household inventory. Hey, what are you doing over here, Evil? Though on that note, I guess we're not really strapped for cash anymore. We've got $47,000. Pretty good. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the greenhouse here. Yeah, there we go. It didn't move those windows. That's okay. I'll just delete these for now. All right, I think it's time to clean up some of this garbage that we have on the farm. So I'm going to get rid of some of that. Not all of it, just some of it. And move this stuff over here. Move the bee. I feel like we're not really using the bee. I think I might get rid of the bees. I like having them, but honestly, all they do is get angry and then... That was my phone falling. And then sting us. So I think I'm actually going to get rid of them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fence around, at least around this crop field. I don't know, is that about, that's probably the same position I want it, I think. That means I want to go 3 tiles on this side as well. And then these hedgerows. Okay, so that's all pushed up the back here now, which I quite like. And I think I want to do the idea of having one of the oversized crops at the end of each row. That so for example, the oversized aubergine would be something... I don't know about this particular way, but so we'd have like an aubergine, then a giant lettuce, a giant mushroom, you know, sitting up there so you know what's in each field. But I don't know the way I want to do that yet. So it's not going to be like that. So I'm just going to not do that right now and hope to come up with something later. Now in the middle, I'm not sure how far apart I want these. Like I don't know that I want this all the way at this side of the farm or anything like that. If I leave these crops where they are and we turn this middle section into a garden, would I then want to like wall off the crop fields? Because I could easily do something like this. So then it comes into the middle section here, and this could be where the nice garden is. And maybe we do just use regular hedges instead of the fences. All right, well, if I'm not moving these crops, let's just figure out where the wall of that would go, because then we know how much space we have in the middle. So I'm leaving 3 tiles on each side. So the same as the one over here. And then I would probably add more entrances to these, probably like one over here so we can come straight in this way. What if that's scaled up? It just gets too wide, I think, is the problem. Okay, I'm just playing around, trying to come up with some idea. Oh my gosh, could Patchy live here? Yes! That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so I'm just playing around with ideas of what we can do now. So I'm going with the same sort of vibe that we had before with the hedges. I like that feel of like it being some formal hedge garden. What did someone call it? There was an actual name. Because I was going along the lines of like a sculpture kind of garden, but someone said that it was kind of like a folly. I don't know, whatever that is, like a really fancy garden with sculptures and other things in. I don't know. Kind of along those lines. I don't think I'll do as many hedges this time because I want to leave it a bit more open so we can fit more stuff in here, like all the rabbits and everything. Especially now that we have a bit of money, we can definitely get some more of this stuff in here, the rabbits and birds and all that. I'll just put these in and then we'll sort of move them around. There's also an idea to do like some gravestones for the animals that have passed on, like Cowleen and Lenny. There was no mention of the chickens, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if unless we can. I guess we could maybe try and get smaller ones of the chickens, because I think you can get the, I don't know what they're called. It's from vampires. There's like the decorative tombstones in this pack. Oh, here we go. So oh my gosh, they're expensive. So these, I think you can, if I'm not mistaken, name them potentially. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm just going to jump back into the game. Yeah, I'm just back in. I was actually just in build mode from the map, so it was a bit sunnier. Because when you go back in the game, you can see how much darker it is now. It's not as nice. So now that I'm back here, I just want to grab out the tombstone. So we'll just grab one of these. Let's see. I think Oh, yeah, yeah, you can. So you can do your custom engravings on them. Rest in pieces. So we can be like RIP Cowleen. Oh, it doesn't say it here though, which is kind of, I kind of wish it had it, or like if you hovered over it, it would say it. Unless, hang on. Wow. Kind of annoying, but if we click read, once he eventually gets over there. Oh, the flower bunny. Hey, man. RIP Cowleen. There you go. So not ideal. I would like, that's also huge. I might scale these down to be honest, because if we're going to end up with a lot of these. Because we could do like little chicken ones, like this big. To be honest, I don't know how many chickens we've lost though. So this one's gonna be for Lenny. Feel free in the comments down below to list the chickens that we can do them for as well, because I'm not gonna remember them all off the top of my head right now. So okay, that's that. I'm just gonna move you. I guess I don't need to move you. I'm just gonna go back to build mode from the world again. Ah, that's better. So much brighter. I wonder if these should be more. Should be like that. It's a little bit more like it looks older and a bit more grubby and grimy. I think that suits the world a bit better. Okay, so in here now, let's maybe paint some pathways. I don't know if I want to use the actual cottage living one. We'll try it on for size, you know. So come in here, through here, and then it's going to come around like this into that one. And then this one as well, likewise, will come through. It'll be a bit different like that. And then there, these two will join in the middle here. I think makes sense. Yeah, they're supposed to be different. I know it's not centered, but I think what we're going to do is do a bunch of flowers and bushes and everything, and I think it will look good. Now, I kind of want this pathway to continue like this. It looks like a person. Okay, now let's do that again. I want them to come up and around. Maybe like that. Maybe that'll work. Now it kind of looks like it's a person that's got their head dented in. It might work. Oh, you know what would be better if we use stepping stones everywhere? Oh, that's so much work though. All right, now I would like to, can I fit a little pond in here? That'd be pretty epic. Okay, so it has to be at that height because otherwise it'll be too high up. I think that's all right. Obviously I'll fix this pathway so it's not like falling into it. But I think that'll work. Okay, it all looks kind of strange right now, but I think once we start getting some of these in and positioning these actual little homes for all the animals, maybe one there, and flowers and... Oh, where's that romantic? Oh yeah, some of these are like this one. Oh yeah, this oversized one for sure. You can go like here. Get this huge oversized bush. Now this, I think I will do the topiaries in here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get all of them, but like I don't think it needs to be over the top, over the topiary or anything. Now let's get that down. Get you here and you, and then also the llama. Wait a second. Can we put? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. It's a hedge, so how would it be on top of a stump? But that's so cool. I think we could probably just have them in here. Like, I think it would be a strange one to like maintain them in real life because it's in amongst all these flowers, but I like it. It's nice. It's, you know, it's not too in your face. It's a little subtle. I don't know about this. Maybe we'll get rid of this hedge here because we don't really need it because we already have this one here from the crops. I think we'll have one bird house here in the middle, or maybe should that be a fountain? Because it looks I think we need some more. We need some stuff around here. I think, okay, let's do one. Do one over here, so it's sort of more in the tree area. That's all right. And the other one, I don't know which ones we're actually friends with. So I can probably go here somewhere. And this chicken, maybe in this little section here. I kind of feel this middle section needs to be more flowers or something like this. You know what? I think that looks so epic. I think that fits so perfectly into this garden. I've never really used these bushes before and like a lot of these flowers, but I think all of this fits like so well into this style and into this garden. Unfortunately, this is the best it's going to look, because as soon as we go back into live mode, it's going to be winter, they're all going to be dead. That's okay, you know, that's part of it. Alright, so this little pond, I basically just want a bunch of stuff around it too. Lots of flowers and greenery. I'll probably change the dirt underneath, because I don't think that really fits. And it's a little squishy here. Maybe make that a bit bigger. You know what would fit really well here? The chicken fountain. What if I could just put like another box or something under this, because it's kind of annoying because of the terrain. It'd have to sit like back here. Oh, I guess I can, if I put that there, and then what if I just get some plants or something under it? So you can't really tell that it's floating. I don't know, does that look silly if it's like sitting up on something like that? I mean, it's supposed to be like a little pond here in the middle. Ooh, this tree is so good. Also, this one is quite good because it's just a big flowery bush. I want like a big, whoa. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want like a big tree over this place. I don't know about that big though. Oak tree. We could get an oak tree maybe over here. Is that changing the vibe too much, or is that okay? I just kind of felt like we needed something up top. All right, so we've also got these things. Well, we got one of these, which we could use as an entrance to the actual crops. I guess I should get rid of this hedge too, because we don't need it. It's just a waste of money. We already have this one sort of here anyway, and then we can put some more flowers in or some other stuff. So yeah, we could have this here. I don't know if that's maybe too much, but this could definitely go over here. I think this fits in quite nicely. I can sit there, that little statue. Maybe a bench in here as well, so you can sort of sit near the birds, and then we can put some more flowers and stuff through there. Oh my gosh! We have 11. What the heck? And obviously, obviously it came off my plants, but how did we get 11 cowberries? Oh my gosh. Dang. Okay, that's awesome. All right, remind me that we have those. I think that'd be a really nice place to sit. Like we're just here. It's kind of near the tree. You get to look over the little pond. And you can see, oh, this looks so good. I love this. Okay, for now, I think I'll move the Cowleen and Lenny tombs over here. I don't know. We might have to do a separate chicken place because I don't think they're going to fit in here anywhere. This is maybe a little bit more believable, although they'd still have to be bigger than that. We're just going to have to suspend our disbelief on that one. All right, we've got a bunch of these guys as well, which I guess we could just have around the garden. So maybe we just have, just be placed in here. I don't know if they should have a rhyme or reason to them. Like, should we just place them? Or should they be more thought out than that? In the meantime, I'm going to get some of these in. And then we'll remove that hedging as well, because we don't need that. So I think, oh no, I just literally just removed all of it. Okay, I'm also going to get another one of these and just put it here, just so it matches, at least for now. I'm going to flip it though. Delete this. It opens up a nice amount of space for us to use too, which is good. I get another one of these over here. This fountain, I wonder if we could have this fountain anywhere, or it doesn't really fit in here anymore. It didn't really fit in the last one either, to be honest. There's not much place to put it. We could get a nice statue though. I think this might be able to go over here. And I'll move the cow a little bit. Maybe that can go here. All right, I'm going to do some more flowers and stuff because I think we need to fill up a bit more space. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this iteration so far. I think it's pretty different to the one I did yesterday, but I think it's still got the same ideas. We've got the pathways going through, a lot of flowers and the bushes and the shrubs. I think it looks pretty epic. This is kind of what I had in my mind when I was doing the other one, but I wasn't quite sure how to get there. So the comments and suggestions were great. We've got these two little, so sad, two little memorials for our animals, which by the way, I'm gonna not make it look like they're freshly dug, but just give it, nope, not that. I'll say just a little bit of different terrain around here, I think. Maybe we could do flowers on the ground as well. I don't know. I never really used this flower grass paint, but I don't know. Maybe this is the place we can use it. Just a little something. Oh, we could actually do these come in different colors? Like, whoa. There's no different colors. I was gonna say, I wanted like little flowers just around it. Just so it looks like they're a little bit more rooted, And they've been there a while. They're gone, but not forgotten. No, those ones look silly. Get rid of those. just a couple little ones at the bottom there. That's really good. I really like this. We have a lot of stuff still in here. I like this table. I don't know if it fits in this garden. It might have to go somewhere else. Like, I mean, we've got plenty of room still. Like, there's all this backyard space, essentially, of the house as well. All right, well, let's get these hedges around this crop. I've got to move all of these. Oh, yeah, I want to move the chicken coops, actually, so that we can get the golden chickens over here to help more. I do really like that idea, because you guys have been really wanting to see that for a long time. I like the idea of having the chicken coop sort of attached to this and then having like a little special door for the chickens. Like we could do something like this, like have like a little gap here and then have the chickens come through here. So I think that's a potential idea. So if we move this coop over here somewhere. So I guess the coop doesn't actually need that much space now because I'm going to be letting the chickens roam free. So I'm not going to like go over the top with how big the actual coop area is. But let's just say it's something like this. I'll just earmark that area off and then let's do the greenhouses. Okay, so that's the size of the greenhouse room. Are we just going to have it in the exact same spot? And if so, should I just change it so it's like lengthways instead of... Because we could just do something like this and make it longer. And even have the chicken coop sort of back into it. So then they could sort of go into the greenhouse as well. And all right, let me try this. Let's see what this looks like. Because I think that's going to be a big deciding factor. Okay, so I've got this. Okay, this is what it's looking like at the moment. I kind of had this idea of the side building being the little entrance. I think the shape of this is not working. So maybe if I just adjust it a little bit. Kind of wish it didn't drag everything with it. A little unnecessary, but it's okay. Yeah, then like, I just want like some little sort of building off to the side. Not sure how a roof here will look. Like I don't have to have a roof here. I just thought it might look a little bit better if there was like a little actual building next to it. this is totally, again, like everything I do, definitely subject to change. But I kind of like where this is going, but I don't know about that roof. I might be on the right path, but I cannot confirm that. I just think a bigger greenhouse like this makes a lot more sense than having the two little ones like that. And I never really knew how to organize those either. Now this greenhouse, I guess doesn't really line up with all of this at the moment, which I guess is not really a problem. Although I should probably bring it in a little bit more from the edge so that we can decorate around it. And I think that's actually now lined up in the middle. Obviously the entrance isn't, but I'm fine with that. So my question is, can chickens go through pet doors? Because that would be epic. And that's kind of what I want to do. What I'd like to do is actually have sort of a double gated system here. What is this, by the way? Snapdragon. Oh, that's right. I planted a bunch of them outside, didn't I? Well, not a bunch. I planted 3 because I needed it for something. Oh, there's an upgrade part here. It's just random things everywhere. All right, let's put those away. Some chicken feed here. So I'm thinking we could do like a little double gated system to get into the chickens here. So we could like lock these gates just for effect. And then the chickens are free to roam into here. We could even, I guess, then gate off the front of this hedge and maybe the back. So then the chickens can only roam in the crop field area, which I guess makes sense. And then at nighttime, they go back into their little coop. Maybe that's an idea. You know what? I'm really loving this. And I think all your feedback is so impeccable to making this work and actually look good, because all the comments I got from last time have really helped. Oh, this is a good gate. And I don't think what I'm doing right now is the final thing either, including the greenhouse and all that. But I think we're definitely more on the right path now. Like, I think this is so much better. Hey, my gate. Hey, there it is. All right, so that's it. Yeah, so we kind of have this double gate. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think maybe just fence that there. Yeah, probably. That's fine. Okay, so I want to try and do this little chicken coop door. I have no idea if this is going to work, if the chickens can actually get through it or not, but this would be pretty epic if they can. Oh, I really hope Sims don't... You know what? I was going to say, I really hope Sims don't put plates on top of this, because they do that. We can bring the ball of yarn here. It's okay. We're going to cover it up, though. It's not going to be exposed like that. Now, let's move. So basically, I want this to be like almost like you can't really see this little entrance, you know? Again, don't know if this is going to work or not. We're going to find out. Do you reckon that's too small? Well, how big is it? The chickens are pretty small. Well, that's a rabbit, so that's not a chicken. Well, for one. Here we go. So if that's there and we just leave it unlocked, we'll see if they go through it, essentially. So why don't we just do this? So I'm just going to get some of these and put them on top. I just wanted to have a little cool thing that they can walk through, you know? Is that so much to ask? Okay, let's just do this. It doesn't really look how I wanted it to. It's the imagination that counts, okay? All right, well, we'll test that later. So, oh yeah, so some of these hedges I think are really good, actually. I'm thinking maybe we should have like some of these along the edge of the farm, like these big ones. What do you reckon? Like maybe, like you know, I like the idea of, I'm actually going to use the hedge fence here. And the reason I did that is because I don't know if these hedges that I was about to place would actually stop a sim going through it. So we'll have a fence underneath anyway. But I think like this, the back of this garden. Oh, okay, well we can see the hedge, so that doesn't look very good. Why don't we just pull it in more? Get rid of it. Now, I don't even know if this is actually what I want to do, but just an idea, having that bigger hedge. I don't know. It looks kind of weird at the moment. I think it just needs a bit more work, just as an idea. Our greenhouse, I'm going to do a similar thing. Now, there was also a suggestion a little while ago to use a wallpaper. I think the wooden one, potentially, from Eco Lifestyle. This one. No, not this one. There's another one. This one? Oh, yeah. Bill discount. So if we use this, we actually save money on our bills. So I don't know if this will be like super exploitative, like the way, like how much it reduces your bills. But we'll give it a go. We'll paint. Basically, the idea was to, or the suggestion was to paint the inside of the greenhouse because you can't really see it anyway. And then see how we go with that. Now, the idea with this little entrance to the greenhouse, I guess we could put in like a flower arranging table and that kind of stuff in there, which is a very good idea. In the meantime, I'm just going to move all my trees over. All right, then we've also got I guess, yeah, the frogs and stuff can go in this room. That'll be great, actually. Yeah, this is a good little room for them to go in now. They've got somewhere to live. And I think the rest of this is all junk. There's some plants in there, but I'm just going to get rid of it all. So long, greenhouse. We have a brand new one, which is bigger and better, potentially. I don't know. There we go. It's a bit better now that it's got the rest of those windows in there. This electric power box thing, I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. I don't actually have anywhere to put it. So, oh, maybe by the shed. Let's put it by the shed. There you go. It was just a cool, I don't know. I just wanted it. I just wanted it. Okie dokie. Recycler and stuff, I guess could go like alongside the greenhouse, just out the front here. Now we've got all these stepping stones. I guess I could just lay them in this little section here, which I think would be pretty nice. Okay, this chicken coop is no longer what we want. I want to light that. I'm just trying to figure out where this light goes, because should it go on this? Yeah. There's like just a light there. I don't know. Maybe we'll just get rid of that. There's also this one. I think it makes sense to have them on like the fences, on the fence posts. Come on, right? Yeah, that. So it's sort of here, like along this pathway, so it lights up that section. That makes sense. So remove that fence just so it's no longer a room. Now, all the chickens, I don't know how many we have that are inside, and hopefully they're all sort of there. But I'll move all these guys over. All right, that chicken coop is now gone. This bin, I'm going to move closer to this animal shed because it's annoying how they always have to clean and then they walk all the way over there to dump it, or to that one. And over here, we'll get some more bins as well. So this one, I guess I'll clean out this coop and go over here maybe somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Here somewhere. It's fine. All right. Yeah, I do like these stepping stones. So let's get these in. So now it just sort of comes out here. And then that means this little section could be turned into some more gardens or whatever. Or now we can just fit in this here instead on this section. And this bucket can go here. And this bucket can go next to it. It's just random. And then the generator. It's also kind of a random item to just have here, but that's just where it is for now. And I might do some of this flower terrain paint because I feel like that's kind of working for us. And then I am going to do a little bit of dirt in between these paving stones. Definitely down here and definitely like worn out in the actual chicken coop. But then we'll leave like this area a little bit greener. I think I'll still do like a little bit of dirt in between these crop fields, just so it looks like, you know, where the Sims have been walking, and there's a lot of heavy use there, just so it's not as bright green. Even though the bright green does look pretty nice. Maybe just a little bit of dirt is good. And then we'll leave that with that sort of thing there. Probably get a few more stepping stones just to complete this connection here, because it looks like that really should just join. I also think I would like to officially lock in the evil hens and roosters again, because whenever Grim comes by, it's really annoying. Because Grim keeps glitching out because he has to keep fighting the chickens. It's time to wall in hen Catraz. Okay. I kind of like it, but I think that's going to be super annoying because for me to click on the coop, I can't click through the fence or through the trees. So I have to like click, make the tree disappear and then click on it. I kind of like it though. It's kind of fun. We should have some searchlights there too. Maybe we need like an alarm. And then security camera. Oh, it's locked. Dang it. All right, fine. Just the alarm. Oh yeah, I don't know what I want to do with these things. I'll just put that back in my inventory for now. We got a bunch. Oh my gosh, all this produce in here. That's all right. We'll sort that. Oh my gosh, how do I have 19 now? What the heck? I don't know what's happening. I keep getting more cowbirds. I'm not complaining because we're going to use those. But that is kind of nuts. All right, so that is looking really, really good. I'm really happy with this. Let me just get a couple more stepping stones to do that bit. Obviously, we still need to do some stuff with the animal sheds and I guess the front garden of the house and the back garden of the house and just a lot of stuff around the house and actually the inside of the house. But this I'm loving. This whole section over here is looking amazing. Now, I have still left the only way to get in here over here. Which actually, speaking of which, if I'm going to be locking the chickens in, which I am, I might actually add a couple gates. I was going to add a gate here, but that's 3 tiles, so I don't think that will look very good. So we're going to add a couple gates on the sides here. We'll use these ones. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, Patchy. I love Patchy's house. That's so good. Yeah, these actually look quite good. I like these gates. Yeah, so we'll have those gates there. We'll lock those for chickens. And then that essentially means these, and hopefully this little dog door works. And hopefully that means these golden chickens can essentially roam in this entire area, which I think is really nice. So I think hopefully they'll like that. And then we just need to clean up over here a little bit at some point. Not going to do that right now. Ooh, a big thing of hay would be pretty sweet. I don't really know what to do with it though. Where would you keep this? I don't think they really need it here. Maybe for the cow. I'll put it over here. I don't know. We'll maybe use that. There's no confirmation on that yet. Where are those little stepping stones? Here they are. Okay, so we're going to use some more of these just to join this little stepping stone path to this little garden area. So it just seemed a little silly that it kind of didn't go there. And then I think we'll just have to add, we'll add more pathways and stuff when we actually, because obviously the garden at the moment, the back garden of the house is just grass with a weather machine. So that still needs to be sorted out. We also don't have the front garden yet either. I might clean up some of this little section here though. Get rid of this broken fence and some of these dead things here. So I just wanted to do like a little entrancey fence kind of thing. I'm just gonna move these into the fence. This selling table we've not really used since originally getting it, which is a bit of a shame, but I think my plan is actually to buy a retail store, and then we could actually take all of our crops and sell them in a retail store, which would be, I think, a lot of fun. It'll also be, it's easier than this, because the problem with this is you have to stand there, wait for people to buy. The retail store, we can actually hire employees and get them to help out and spend some more time there. And so I think that'll be a more fun way to do it, which we won't do it every single time, but I think that might be fun. Now, I wasn't going to wall off the entire, or fence off the entire property yet. I just wanted like a little bit of an entrance. More grandiose entrance. Ooh, this is so good. You know, I love this piece. Where could this go? Maybe it could just go in front of the greenhouse area. Oh, maybe like here. I don't know. It's kind of random, but maybe we'll find somewhere better for it. I just like finding all these bits and pieces that I really want to use. Could have this at the entrance, or does that look a little... Nah, that's a bit much. I think this is looking so cool. I'm so stoked with this. I mean, the front area is just a big dirt patch, but like over here look incredible. the hen catress. Okay, I've still got a bit of money left, so I actually do want to maybe get some more dew collectors. I do want to get some more dew collectors. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to get those. Well, I am, but I think maybe we should get a few more wind turbines. I don't want this to look ridiculous. It's going to look ridiculous no matter what, isn't it? If we get any amount that's more than like 3, it's going to look ridiculous because you have so many of them on your lot. But I'm just going to get like 4 for now. We'll have to make sure we upgrade them in live mode. And then maybe we can decorate that as well a little bit later. I'm thinking we could do some solar panels. I was actually originally not going to do that, but these ones on the roof. And also, before you say, I know there is this one here, this roof that is that generates power, but it also costs 0. It's free. I like that you have to pay for these. They're expensive, but I kind of want to cover the back half of the roof with it. Mostly because we look at the house from this angle, so it doesn't ruin the aesthetic of having a bunch of solar panels on it. Because I think it looks maybe a little silly. Oh, okay, let's leave that. I kind of haven't placed them very well, to be honest, but that's all right. We can fix that later. Yeah, so I want to try that, see if that helps us get more power. And in fact, if we generated enough power, we could even sell it. So that could be something as well. Where is, oh yeah, here, this. So this is what I wanted to do like way back, is like set up, I know like I just said how we're not going to really be doing selling at this table on our own farm, but I really like the idea of having this little stall kind of thing set up. I don't know if this will like glitch it out or anything, but I was basically just adding another table so like sort of fits across the front here a little bit better. Then I just wanted to add like some more like decorative pieces, maybe a little sandwich board sign as well, just so it doesn't look as much like it has a hole in it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually something I want to keep here, but it's kind of just a nice little decorative thing is the idea. I kind of want it to be like a little structure that, you know, they don't stand there in the rain. But I also don't want it to be like a solid building at all. I mean, feel free to tell me if this is gonna look, if this looks really stupid, or if you have any suggestions to make it look better. But this is kind of the idea I'm going for. It's just like a little stall that we have out the front here that they've sort of just banged up together real quick. Yeah, okay, I think that works because, so we got both the sides open. It's not supposed to, they're not really supposed to be archways, but obviously it does serve as a way to get in as well. It's just supposed to look a little bit open, and then in the back here we could do like some shelving or something, or even like if these kind of warming, like the fridges and stuff. I don't know about this one though. I mean, maybe it's a bit over the top. Oh, I mean, it is kind of cool. Like, it's cooler. Like they could have this like sort of setup out here. And you know what? Actually, this could work. So if we did this, do they have ones that look a little bit worse? I don't know if this is silly. Maybe it should have like maybe it should be a little bit more solid then, instead of just on dirt. Put on like a slab at least or something. And then if I move this electric box thing, put it around the back, that's like sort of part of this structure, and then move the generator, that goes over here, so then it gets power. Cool, all right, that works. I think this farm could definitely use a dumpster too, by the way. Maybe that could go out here. Kind of makes the front of the place look a little junky though. Maybe I'll just do a regular bin out the back. The regular bin here. And then we can, so this is also what I was looking for, the refrigerator display. So this can also have food in it and keep it fresh. Now, again, this is all kind of just decorative because I don't think we'll actually use any of this. But if we do use a selling table, now we have like a little stand. I think that's cool. I think that's a nice little touch. It makes it look a little bit nicer. Also going to move the mailbox to the front of the house because I think that just makes more sense than having it all the way in. I get some hedges on the front. Yeah, a little bit of greenery. Ooh, could we have a fountain at the front? Is there something we could do here? But there should be like another second entrance. Maybe if we decide to keep this, we should probably have a second entrance here that then goes into our personal garden. Because obviously, if we do end up using this, we're not gonna want Sims wandering around our lot anyway. So then we could like sort of enclose this and have this as like a little public area and have like the benches and maybe even a picnic table here somewhere. I don't know, but I think that's pretty much gonna do it for this episode. I told you it was gonna be a big build episode. This is like the worst view. We can't see anything. But I'm going to jump into live mode now. So everything's going to go to snow time, which is, not going to look as good. But I want to test to see if we can get this little, if this works. And if not, if we use the bigger one. So let's see if we can get that to work. All right. So here we are on the farm. It's all winter. There's some rabbits just hanging out in here still. I did actually end up changing this to a gate because I figured we may as well use that because we know for sure can allow chickens through. I've locked these two here so chickens can't go through them. So they'll come through this way. I also made sure to lock these. Hey! I made sure to lock these two gates as well for chickens. So that should mean the golden chickens should be able to roam through. Hey, what are you doing in here? The golden chickens should be able to roam through this whole area, which is pretty epic. The flower bunny seems to like it, and also so does Fei, which is fantastic. The evil chickens, I guess once they're back in there, we can lock that gate, so they're back in Henkatraz. But other than that, I think this is all looking really, really good. I'm super excited for this. And this is only part of, turning our lot into something more complete and better. But with that, I think I'm going to have to leave this part here. I know that this part was entirely building, and I'm sorry, but hopefully the daily videos make up for that. Tomorrow, I'm sure we'll have something brand new and more gameplay focused. Someone's calling me on the phone right now, so I'll just pause that. Yeah, I was going to do this in the Dream Home Decorator series, because that's where we've been doing the renovations. But I actually played through a few days before doing it here because I wanted to see if we got a gig to actually even do this renovation, to do like a ground floor renovation. And we didn't, which was a shame. So that's why we just did it through here anyway. But I think it turned out really well. And I think even though it's all covered in snow, I mean, I think it still looks pretty cool, but definitely looks way nicer when it's spring and summer. So I'm looking forward to seeing that all come back again. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. We also still have the whole like front of the house to do. This whole section over here where I am. The animal sheds, the back garden. There's a lot to do. Even the house itself still needs a lot of renovations. So lots more to look forward to. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. I'll see you next time and have an awesome day.